The 6 most successful gangsters of all time. 6. Al Capone, $1.3 billion. The number 6 spot is taken by famous Al Capone, a figure that despite the fact that he was raised in an educated family and was sent to school, his crime days started with the friendship of crime figure Johnny Torrio. After Torrio's gang rose to power, he requested Capone move to Chicago in 1909. And by 1925, Capone took hold of Torrio's empire after his retirement. He ran all of Chicago's prostitution, gambling, and bootlegging rackets, and had the nickname of Scarface due to a scar left after an early knife fight. He ruled Chicago with an iron fist and ruthlessly took out other gangs who tried to muscle in on his territory. Capone was responsible for the infamous Valentine's Day Massacre, which took place on February 14, 1929. Capone was soon arrested for tax evasion and spent 11 years in prison, but was released early on good behavior. He died in 1947 at age 48. 5. Griselda Blanco, $2 billion. Griselda Blanco, also known as the Black Widow or the Cocaine Queen of Miami, was a drug lord for the Colombian Medellin cartel. Before Escobar's reign, she controlled the cocaine trade through violence and intimidation, making $80 million a month. After serving only 10 years in jail on drug charges, Blanco returned to her native Colombia in 2012. The same year, she was gunned down by a contracted killer. 4. Carlos Leder, $2.7 billion. Leder was one of the founders of the Colombian Medellin cartel. While in prison, Leder met Boston-born drug trafficker George Jung, who helped him distribute cocaine from Colombia into the United States. Cocaine made Leder so rich that he owned his own island in the Bahamas and offered to pay off Colombia's debt twice. Leder was later extradited to the United States and sentenced to life in prison. His sentence was reduced after he agreed to testify against former Panamanian President Manuel Noriega in 1992. 3. Joaquin Guzman Loera, $5 billion. El Chapo is one of Mexico's most infamous drug lords. He controls the majority of cocaine and marijuana movements in several countries all over the world. His doings have also influenced crime in Chicago, where he has connections to Larry Hoover's gangster disciples. He's also the head of the Sinaloa cartel, which smuggles in billions of dollars from Colombia through Mexico and into the United States. Guzman became rich enough to make Forbes' list of 1,000 wealthiest people in the world. Captured for a third time in January 2016, he didn't oppose the capture, and since then, the United States tried to convince the Mexican government and Attorney General to prosecute him on US soil. 2. Amado Carrillo Fuentes, $25 billion. Born in 1956 in Mexico, Amado Carrillo Fuentes had a private fleet to carry cocaine around the world. He murdered his boss Rafael Aguilar Guajardo in order to take over Juarez drug cartel operations. Nicknamed Lord of the Skies, he has the biggest fleet of Boeing 727 specially made for his drug deliveries from Colombia to Mexico and to the US. His extravagant life made him build the biggest residence ever seen, resembling a fortified castle. The cartel flourished under Fuentes' leadership, but the law was always on his tail. After 10 years of running, he went into a Mexican hospital in 1997 to change his appearance, but died during extensive plastic surgery. 1. Pablo Escobar, $30 billion. Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar controlled several drug empires and murdered thousands of people around the world. He led one of the most powerful and feared criminal organizations to have ever been assembled in history, and had power over several empires of mansions, airlines, and gangs composed of soldiers and notorious criminals. He hired several hitmen to kill police officers who were in pursuit of him, and paid millions. Crime rate in Colombia rose dramatically during this time. This Colombian-born drug lord tops the list of the most successful gangsters of all time. The founding member of the Medellin cartel, his ruthless ambition gained him control of 80% of the cocaine trade, leaving Colombia.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. Check out one of these videos and don't forget to subscribe to support more videos.